I want to watch this one though. This has 4 million views and it was uploaded a week ago. So I want to see what the hype is about. You feel me? Make sure you like the video, comment, think about it. Make sure you're subscribed. Thanks guys. Bye.
If you're wanting to prove that time travel is possible, then look no further than TikTok. The app features thousands of morons who claim to be from the future, and of these we will show you the absolute stupidest. Now it's hard to tell exactly where the genre or trend began, but some of these so-called time travelers actually have pretty impressive follower counts. One of the smaller ones with a touch over 80,000 goes by the name of Alaric, or Radiant Time Traveler, and they claim to be from the year 2671, whilst warning that mankind is on the brink of destruction. Now the instant problem with this description is that if mankind is going to end in the next couple of years, then how did you even make it to 2671 without being wiped out beforehand? Under the assumption that this time traveling TikToker happened to—
Yo, chat, do you believe that anybody in the world has powers? Like at least somebody in the world has a power or no? Like one person out of the whole billions has like a secret power or no? No, I see.
Be one of the lucky survivors and is therefore still legitimate. Let's take a look at the countless different warning videos in which some of the following predictions have been made. A large meteor is soon to hit Earth containing new types of metals and alien species. A group of 4 teenagers will soon discover ancient ruins and a device that opens a wormhole to other galaxies. And that a team of scientists exploring the Mariana Trench will find a new ancient species. However, Alaric's most profound and life-changing prediction is that there will be Fortnite events in the next couple of years. Judging from the comments, there's an insane amount of kids as well as idiots on Reddit who do believe that this is actually a real time traveler, but for the most part the account is pretty heavily clowned on. Do we ever find out who Joe Mama is? Can you predict when my dad will come back? That's an
oh shit. Oh my god.
Enough Marvel for you. Instead of simply going back and winning the lottery, Radiant Time Traveler has opted to gain status by promising his fans a highly requested face reveal at 1 million
That brother been getting milk for 7 years, Balerian. 7. Don't do that.
Followers. However, this achievement has already been completed by that one time traveler who's gained 1.4 million followers and 14.6 million likes, having gone out of their way to state, yes, I'm a real time traveler. And while having to specify that you're a real time traveler pretty much confirms that you're not a real time traveler, the account actually has a pretty decent story behind it. Their first video was posted back in August 2020, and it read, "I got TikTok to prove I'm a real time traveler. If this blows up, I'll start revealing what happens in every single year." Now the video was instantly called out in the comments, one of which stating, if you were really a time traveler you would already know if the video would blow up. You wouldn't say if this video blows up.
Amen, brother! Or should I say amen, brother? I'm saying.
However, because the video was posted to TikTok, of course it blew up and that one time traveler continued to post. Their next video read, "A lot of people don't believe I am a time traveler, so I'm gonna prove I am. Remember the date 24th of September 2020, something big happens on this day.
Have given
Load this up and I'll
706
explain what happens
gift
on this
subs
day.
in the
I
channel.
promise to you I am a real time traveler. I have so much things to share with you all." Now, what ended up happening on the date he highlighted, the 24th of September 2020, is something that we'll discuss a little bit later. However, this claim was somewhat insignificant as the TikToker's new videos began to get outrageous. There was a video explaining that his company had created a time machine in the year 2485, although the footage on screen was not from the future, but rather from the movie Pacific Rim. A different claim was that the Earth will end or be destroyed on July 6, 2780.
You know how many times I've heard shit like that? Like, the world's ending on September 21st, 2027. You guys will all see. And then nothing happens. It's just like a normal day.
From a gigantic meteoroid, although once again this claim was short-sighted as noticed by this comment. Dude, you said you're from the year 2485, right? How come you know what happens in 2700?
Coney 2012. Yeah. 2012, that's what it was.
188. Obviously these claims were complete bogus, however to put a spin on things, there were other predictions that had been made correctly. In 2021, an asteroid that is half the size of the moon passes by Earth, which was somewhat accurate, and that 2021 will be the best year to come for many, starting with a cure for COVID-19, which ended up being correct. On the other hand, there were multiple flaws with this prediction. If he knew when the vaccine was coming out and he had access to a time machine, why didn't he just go to the point where the vaccine had been made and bring it back to the beginning of the virus? If you're from 2485, why would you even care about COVID? Why wouldn't you go back to the 1300s and cure the Black Death Plague, which killed up to 50% of Europe's population at the time? This just highlights another problem with that one-time traveler's claims. If you stated in your own words that 2020 has been a bad year, and you could go back to any point in human history, why the hell would you skip the turn of the century, London in the 1800s, Woodstock 1969.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just figuring out this dates now. Like I've never learned anything in history, and now I'm finally learning. This is actually Zog. May God bless me.
And instead come to
Like I'm learning more now than I did in history. This is crazy. What are these new events? What is this chat?
the most depressed point in human history to upload TikTok videos to a website that might ban you if you post anything controversial. Let me get this straight. You come from the future and the first thing you do is make a TikTok. You are a time traveler. Keep
I'm
it
gaining knowledge right now, chat. I'm actually gaining knowledge.
as a secret? No. Open a TikTok account? Yes. If you were a time traveler, you wouldn't need TikTok to blow up. Purely from a money and fame standpoint, you'd know exactly what you need to do already. This
I'm so smart. Look at that name, Omar. That's when I had hair, chat. I just want you guys to know. That was like a couple of years ago when I had hair.
is a very good point, but it's not like these commenters are the only ones to have noticed how stupid these time traveling
Can't
pages
see
are.
him. Just know that his name was Omar.
The TikToker going by the name of Jim Official has dedicated a large portion of his account to dunking on these idiotic TikTok time travelers by making his own hilarious fake time travel videos.
What I'm about to show you is going to blow your freaking mind. This is absolute proof that I am a time traveler. I have with me an item from Taco Bell that does not exist anywhere else but in 2027. McDonald's sold its quarter pounder to Taco Bell in 2027, guys.
Bro, is that a fly on his burger?
His video started by stating that he had 100% proof that he was a time traveler because he owned an old video game console.
I'm going to show you my proof right now. I'm going to show you a device that's from a different time period altogether. I have a Super Nintendo from 1995. I'm a time traveler from the past. Dead serious. Look at this.
Yet after this first video went viral, this percentage of proof slowly increased, appearing as 110% in the next video.
My last video went kind of viral about me claiming I'm a time traveler, and I had the...
You know what, chat? I believe him. I said it. I believe this individual.
There is one serious time traveling TikToker who's brave enough to show her face, and that's the bizarre case of Tequila Mockingbird.
My name's Tequila Mockingbird, and I am a time traveler.
She already seemed crazy. Like, am I the only one, like, that senses it? Like, she already seems crazy, but just by the way she's walking.
You might remember Tequila from Anthony Padilla's video, I Spent a Day with Time Travelers, and while she is the head of the Time Travelers Association, there isn't much to indicate that she has any credibility.
Have you ever time traveled?
Yes, I have time.
Boy, stop the cat. Okay, you gotta time travel to not get that hair blue done. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna lie, your face all up too. Sorry, like that's, well, I'm actually being mad toxic. So I just don't like liars, you know? That's like my pet peeve, Valerian, and everybody in the chat. I just don't, I really, really hate liars. Really, really I do. So when somebody lies to my face and lies to my viewers as well, I get very zilted.
Time traveled.
How do you time travel?
I use inner space, but I'm looking to use outer space to penetrate inner space in the future.
Being a time traveler, has there been anything you
I guarantee you she doesn't even know what she's saying herself. She's talking about inner space and outer space and the evaporation to concur with the collateral damage in order for the blue eyebrows to actually get blue hair of the Elijah and Spirit Shield color in order for the League of Legends to actually go with the World of Warcraft?
saw coming before it actually happened?
Yes, my mother. I picked her out. I saw her from a cloud and said, I want her to be my mother.
She said, I saw her from a cloud. And I was like, you know what? I want that woman to be my mother. I was an angel back then.
A different TikToker gained a whopping 25 million views by taking the image of a time traveler from Google, stating that he was from the year 2099, then revealing that alien creatures known as the Xenu will visit Earth in 2029, which will then result in World War III between us and the aliens.
Chat, when do you guys think World War III is happening? You know, if World War III happens, chat, like, just know I loved you all, and it was nice knowing you guys, you know? It's the end of all of us.
For example, when we were looking at that one time traveler, they claimed in one of their first TikToks that we needed to remember the date September 24th, 2020, as something big happens on this day, yet as you might guess, nothing of significance happened, unless you're counting the vegan teacher's birthday. The page also made the prediction that on the 5th of May 2022, a super tsunami would hit the west coast of the USA. However, the TikTok account's greatest inaccurate prediction was that on the 25th of May 2022, Nyrons, or what you all call aliens, will start making their appearance experiments on Earth, and that as a result will build the first ever large mechanical war machine, resulting in the start of a new type of warfare. You could probably argue that this prediction is in close competition with the statement that we'd find Atlantis on the 2nd of February 2022. However, both of these predictions work in unison to prove that these TikTok time travelers are completely and utterly bogus.
Bro, somebody said, Oda, if World War III happened, I'm baiting everybody, no cap. What? What do you mean you're baiting everybody? Bro, brother, we got, in our country, sadly, and around the world, there's nuclear, like, warfare and explosions. Like, we're all f***ed, understand? There is no escaping. It's like a raised rocket times 1,000. Like, we just, no matter where we hide, we're f***ed. Somebody said, Oda, I'd be a looter in World War III. What the fuck? This guy's trying to loot gunpowder. I'm not understanding. What is there to loot? What is there to loot? What do you mean you're gonna be a looter? What are you gonna loot, bro? What are you gonna loot? You're gonna loot the fucking scraps of explosions everywhere? Bro, this guy's gonna be looting ashes and shit.